Each evening in Holy Week this year, we have been reading a poem to help our reflections. There are no liturgical provisions for today, as Christ lays in the tomb this Saturday. But my choice of poem for this last day in Holy Week is another poem or song by Leonard Cohen, If It Be Your Will. St. Luke alone tells us that Christ's last words on the cross were, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit." This saying, which is an announcement and not a request, is traditionally called the word of reunion. For Christ has accepted the will of the Father in heaven. This is the seventh and the final of the seven last words. It is followed by silence. The silence of this Saturday, the silence of the grave, the silence of Christ lying in the tomb, the silence of the disciples who have lost their sense of direction, their focus, their understanding, their control, and our silence before the resurrection. So often I want to be in control. I want to control the agenda. I want to control conversations. I want to control discussions, and I particularly want to control the words I use, the words others are going to hear me say. And so I am humbled at times when I listen to Leonard Cohen's song, If It Be Your Will. I was at most of Leonard Cohen's concerts in Ireland. He ended many of those concerts singing this poem, which for me is about submission to God's will, accepting God's will, leaving God in control of my spirit. Leonard Cohen sings of his nearly complete subjection to the divine will. If he is told to be silent, he will be silent. If he is told to sing, he will sing. If he is allowed to express his true voice, if a voice be true, he will sing in praise of God from this broken hill. From Calvary? The mercy of God, the compassion of God, the love of God redeems the burning hearts in hell, if it is God's will. And Cohen's great hope in this will leads to prayer, to the one who can make us well if we devote ourselves to God, pray to God, sing to God. But he still prays to God to act on behalf of the suffering. Cajoling God in song and poetry, Cohen says God has the power to end this night of the darkness of the human condition, in which people are dressed in only dirty rags of light that are fragmented, that are not fully whole and illuminated. In this song, I imagine Christ on the cross as he speaks to God the Father as his agony comes to its close. If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before. The broken hill is Golgotha, where he has been crucified, the rugged and rocky mount of Calvary. Let the rivers fill may refer to the water of his thirst, the water of his sweat, the water that streams from his side, or the waters of baptism, the living water that will never leave us to thirst. If it be your will to make us well, let your mercy spill on these burning hearts in hell. As the Dominican theologian Timothy Radcliffe says, we must wait for the resurrection to break the silence of the tomb. We must speak up when it is necessary, and to have the courage to speak is ultimately founded upon the courage to listen. But at the grave, at times of desolation, at times when there is no answer, we may also be called to be silent.
If it be your will, Leonard Cohen. If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I am spoken for, if it be your will. If it be your will that a voice be true, from this broken hill I will sing to you. From this broken hill all your praises they shall ring, if it be your will to let me sing. From this broken hill all your praises they shall bring, if it be your will to let me sing. If it be your will, if there is a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice, let your mercy spill on all these burning hearts in hell, if it be your will to make us well. And draw us near and bind us tight, all your children here in their rags of light, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill, and end this night, if it be your will, if it be your will.